Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Right now it's currently 7:45. The market hasn't given me any directional bias. I'm looking for the market to take out London session highs and potentially drop to my targets from yesterday. Got news in about 15 minutes, and since market open I haven't seen any significant moves to neither the downside or the upside, so we're still waiting on that. Right now I am about to go get some gas for my car, and once I'm back I'll hop into the charts and just see what we can catch, right? One thing I want to tell you guys that I said on my Discord: just because it's 7:30, just because it's market open, you do not have to be in a trade at that time, right? When I was a beginner trader, especially on my combines, nobody told me these things. I was just trying to catch a setup because what I was told by my mentors was 7:30 is market, 9:30 is market open. That's when you have to be in a trade. That's when the market moves quick. It does, but it doesn't, right? Like, let's say right now, for example, we got news. The market hasn't made a decision, but let's say the news come in, they take out the highs or the lows, and that's how you can base off your directional bias, right? That's the thing with new traders, that you fear missing out. Pretty much that's FOMO, right? You fear missing out and you just want to force something. That's how I was blowing all my fucking accounts. That's how I was getting stressed out. Everything's going to happen. And the thing is, like, keep in mind, yes, market opens at 9:30. There's so much volume, from my experience, there's so much volume from 9:30 to 11:30, sometimes even 1 in the afternoon. And just because all these videos, all these other people are telling you, yeah, market open is the perfect time, yes and no. Especially with news, you just gotta be patient. You're not gonna miss out. One day of not trading is a winning day. Understand that. If you don't trade, even yesterday, I broke even. It was a break-even day. Yes, I did lose $4, but I mean, in the overall picture, it was a winning day because I didn't lose nothing. I didn't win nothing. I broke even. Cool. And if today is a no trading day, cool. It's a winning day because you did not lose. As long as you keep building that mental strength, that mental resilience, that, okay, the market's not giving me anything. There's no need for me to force a trade, right? You shouldn't be forcing trades just because you fear missing out. And that's one thing that gets all traders. And not even in trading, but in everything. Like, we all take premature decisions because we don't want to miss out, right? And we end up regretting those decisions. But I mean, it all applies to one thing. Think about trading as a game or a sport. You gotta practice, bro. You're gonna suck ass. Me, when I was playing basketball, I was ass when I first started. Eventually, as a freshman, I was playing varsity and played varsity for the rest of my career. I became the team captain because I was putting countless hours behind the scenes. I was waking up at 6 in the morning. I was doing 3 workouts a day. I was showing up. Now with trading, it's the same thing. I use this analogy a lot when it comes to basketball, right? Because trading is the same thing. I work behind the scenes. I backtest. I review the data, and I just show up day in and day out, right? You just gotta keep on practicing. Practice makes perfect, right? Even the greatest in basketball, like, they all had to practice, right? Practice makes perfect. You're gonna suck regardless when you first start, but practice builds perfection. Practice builds the character. Practice trains your mind, trains your eyes to see the things that you want to see, to understand all these things. Like I said, trading is a mental game, but it also comes down to your personal life. Let's get to it, boys. I'm about to go get some gas. It's fucking cold. I mean, not that cold as usual, but it is cold. About to have some breakfast. I skipped my dinner yesterday. I'll explain that more to you guys as well. I was not feeling good. Right now I'm a little bit better. But yeah, yesterday, after I uploaded my video, I did skip my workout, but I'll explain that to you guys soon. I just got back home. Looks like we almost damn near tapped that gap. I would like for us to have a reversal off of that gap throughout the course of the morning. I am still bearish overall. This candle right here is indicating a lot of bearish momentum for me on the daily time frame. We've been trading a little bit in a downtrend. You guys can see here. Right here, we do have this 4-hour gap that we inverted. So that's another influence as well for bullish momentum. And we've been in a bullish run. But just because we've been bullish, because we had to fill in this weekly opening gap, right? We already rebalanced all of this. I don't know. These two weekly openings have been rebalanced, right? And that's why we've been very bullish for the past couple of days. If we can invert this gap, this will be my second take profit or an area of interest during the week. But first, we got to see what happens right now, right? We already had news at 8 a.m. We got the president speaking at 3:10 p.m. So it might be a slow day, might not. Who knows, right? But I'm trying to see a reaction off of this. We tapped into this level, and we're seeing a lot of rejections from it. The lower time frame, I would like to find an entry. I'll pause the video for a moment just because like I said, I want to keep making the vlog for you guys. Not like yesterday, that was like a 20+ minute video just off the screen recording. We'll just wait and see. But yeah, this is an area of interest and potentially this gap right here. If we invert these two gaps, I would be entering from here. And like I said, targeting these lows, yes, but more realistically, it would be these or these, right? I'll catch you guys when the market is moving, and if it doesn't move, I mean, we'll just see what happens in the next couple 5 minutes. We keep rejecting this gap, right? We haven't tapped into it. The only way I would enter, like I said, is if we invert these gaps, right? These lower time frame gaps, these 5-minute ones. If we invert these gaps, this would be my entry right here. And my take profit will be this liquidity down here, right? You can ride it all the pause, but you can ride it all the way down to these lows, or even potentially these lows or these lows, right? Like I said, I'm only risking 250 to make 750. I'm only going for a 1 to 3. We're waiting for this right now. It's currently 8:30, so we'll see what happens. But I'll keep you guys updated. You guys can see it's battling with that level. So I'm currently still waiting for the same setup. But one thing I realized is I missed out on a 5-minute entry, and honestly, we're on a bullish trend. And the thing that I want to tell you guys is you're going to miss out on a lot of things, but it's fine. Patience is key. Like I keep saying, patience is key. Right now, I'm still waiting. I'm not forcing no trades. I'm not chasing price. When you're a beginner, when you're barely starting out, you're going to struggle with FOMO. You're going to want to catch every single trade. You're not going to want to miss out. You're not going to want to have a day with no trades. Like today, I haven't taken no trades. Still waiting for a potential setup. Might not play out, might play out. When it comes to the combines and the challenges, you have 30 days. There is no rush. In 30 days, you can make $3,000. However you approach this, it's possible. It's not something that cannot be done, right? That fear of missing out, that fear of not being able to accomplish that fear of failing, that fear of unfulfillment, it comes and goes. Trust me, it's not just you. Everybody goes through those things, right? But once you dominate those things, once you're comfortable with yourself and understand that you're gonna have those days, there's gonna be some days where you're not gonna be able to trade. The fear of missing out is something that kills you in your early stages. It demoralizes you. It keeps you in the state of mind of like, trading is not real. Trading cannot work out for me. It's not meant for me. I've been there. Like you guys have seen, I've blown over 5 or 6 accounts already. I think this is like my 7th account. And you got to go through those things. You got to go through those things in order to develop this mindset, this patience, this confidence within you. Like I said that analogy with basketball and everything. When you face tougher opponents, more athletic opponents, because understand, you're going against smarter individuals. You're going against people who've been doing this for years. You're the exit liquidity. You're their take profit pretty much. Your entry is their take profit, you know? But you got to be able to understand those things. Yes, it's a lot. News, high volume times, a different amount of setups, a different amount of systems. It's so many things that come into play. You got to develop your own plan. Just because something works for somebody else, like I've been saying, it doesn't mean that it's going to work out for you. If this is working out for me and I understand it, I am confident enough to have the trades that I have. If I don't see no setups, there's no setups. I'm not forcing anything. Like right now, I don't see a setup. Cool. It's another day that I don't take no trades. Yesterday I had a losing day, but I'm still up $850 on my combine. And this is the second week. I still got 3 more trading days. Technically 2 because Friday is NFP. But nothing wrong with this. I still got 23 days to pass my combine. These are the days that you grow from. These are the days that are still wins. They're mental wins. As long as my bias played out, even though I didn't catch a trade, it was a mental win, right? Because I'm building that confidence. You're building that patience. You're building that disciplined mind. If you're not disciplined, if you're not accountable, I speak on those two things a lot, right? I speak on accountability and discipline a lot. Why? Because it's the foundation of becoming a profitable trader. It's the foundation that you need in order to be able to navigate these markets, to be patient, to take the trades with confidence, to believe in yourself, bro. Because honestly, disregard trading, like, you still gotta believe in yourself. You still got to have those traits in order for you to become something. Because if you're not accountable, if you're not disciplined, if you're not patient, I mean, your whole life is just not in order, and you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish. You're not confident enough. You don't believe in yourself because you're not accountable, because in your subconscious mind, you keep lying to yourself. You tell yourself you're going to do all these things, but when it comes time to do those things, your mind already knows that you are a compulsive liar, that you don't show up. So why even believe? Why even give you that trust? You got to change those things from within. In order for you to become great, you got to change those inner thoughts, right? You got to rewire your mind. That's why I keep saying this day in and day out. Rewire your mind. Turn yourself into the better version of yourself day in and day out. Change is going to come with practice, with showing up every day. Yesterday might not have been a very productive day for you, but if you did something out of your normal routine, I mean, bro, like, come on, like, you're doing something in the right direction. It might not seem like you're growing. Trust me, I've been on this journey for a minute. I barely seen the results of my workouts, of my diet, of my trading after 6-7 months. I am barely seeing these results. It takes time, but as long as you keep showing up, you're getting better for the future, right? If I wouldn't have started back then, and if I wouldn't have seen those results, and if I would have just stayed stagnant, if I wouldn't have kept pushing, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Trust me, all of this is preparing me for the future. Just as 3 months ago, I was blowing accounts back to back. Now I am becoming a more disciplined trader. I am becoming more diligent, smarter. My eyes and everything are getting trained to see the markets, to see what I actually want to see. And I mean, I had to go through those trials. I had to go through those lessons in order to become the person that I am today. It takes time. Trading is something that is worth it. It's not something you're going to get rich off quick. But once it clicks, once you find your edge, once you really dial in and block out all the fucking noise and set your mind in stone that this is what you want to do, and you're going to make it work. Once it clicks, trust me, I understand that once this shit clicks for me, once I am profitable, once this works out for me, the sky's the limit, right? But it takes all these trials, it takes all these errors, it takes all these lessons. You gotta stumble so many fucking times to become indestructible, right? But right now, I'm about to make some breakfast, boys. I'm still gonna be in the charts. I'm not seeing any potential trades. We're going to keep on waiting. I still have to go back to work. About to make my breakfast, clean the crib. I am feeling a little bit better from yesterday. But, I'm about to hit my workout right now. One thing I wanted to tell you guys is I did not do my workout yesterday because I literally was seeing black dots everywhere I fucking looked. I was so, like, unbalanced, I want to say. Like, I was out of it. Like, I really couldn't focus at all. Like, my mind was all over the place. I was very, I don't want to say exhausted, but I wasn't 100%, right? And I tried working out, but my head was just pounding, and all of this, me being tense, and I was very dehydrated. I just got home, took a shower, didn't even have dinner, and just did my prayer, read my Bible, and that's it. I just knocked out. But yeah, I'm about to clean the crib, make breakfast, hit a little workout before I head on to work, and I'll catch you guys later. One thing that I really want to share with you guys is this is how I pretty much meal prep, right? You guys can see it's 170 calories per serving, and it's 4 servings, right? So I pretty much split them into 4s. But I want you guys to see, like, this is how I managed to lose. That is for my snacks. That's for my son. But yeah, I got ground beef. I got some steak back here as well. But this is pretty much how I portion my meals in order for me to stay in my deficit and I meet my calories, right? This is how I lost over 50 pounds. Consistency overall. Damn, probably I can't hear me because of the fan. But bro, this is how I lost 50 pounds in, I want to say, a span of 3-4 months. But yeah, managing my food intake, coming from me, I used to eat out every single day. Every morning I was having McDonald's, quick meals, right? Because I would get home from work, sleep during my breaks, and I was rushing, I was hungry, I was always smoking, never prioritizing my meals, right? I was always in my head, I was always, where's my vape? All these vices just fucking with me, right? I wouldn't prioritize my health, which was my food, hydration, and all these things, and I would just feel like shit. I would just buy fast food, the most convenient shit, and over time just gained weight, right? I am managing my food intake right now. Actually, I'm going to work on my meal plan for this month because, like I said, I'm going harder this month, right? Body wise, I mean, I am not where I want to be. Excuse the mess, I got a mess. But I still gotta lose some stomach fat because I want my abs to be visible. But I know it takes time, it takes dedication. And yes, that ice cream at night, I mean, it's 1 serving of the ice cream on top of a rice cake, which pretty much keeps me at, I want to say, under 250 calories for my snack. Especially if I'm having, what's it called? If I'm having the Halo Top ice cream, that's like 100 calories per serving. But that one is like, I want to say 200, and the rice cakes are 60 per rice cake or something. But yeah, I'm about to work on my diet plan right now. I'm almost done cleaning the crib. I got some candles yesterday and some fresheners because I ran out and I was just avoiding it. But yeah, right now I already had breakfast. I'm cleaning the crib, had a little workout session, but overall working on the content. I'm trying to create more reels, and yeah, just getting after it. Like I said, February is a month I'm going to attack even harder. No trades so far, and I think my trading day is over, but part of it, right? We're building this life, right? We're building this lifestyle, which once I am profitable enough to not be in my, once I am profitable, once I develop all these skills that I want to develop, I got so many things that I'm working on behind the scenes as well that I know are going to build my brand, build myself, build my financial freedom. And once everything falls into place, I mean, I gotta have a system to keep me elevating day in and day out, right? The systems that I have right now are keeping me accountable, are making me a better man overall, and I keep elevating and I keep elevating day in and day out. I'm going to continue on this journey, and me recording everything, like I said, is a testament to when I make it, right? People really don't have faith in you if you just show up out of nowhere with money and all these things, right? But y'all are gonna see the journey. Y'all are following along on this journey. People are going to, I'm gonna have my old videos, and it's gonna be a testament to what I am speaking, right? If I did it working a full-time job, being a parent, change my whole life around in a matter of months, what tells other people that they cannot do it? That's what I'm trying to show in this content. Like, I'm trying to be relatable and show people that you can start. It don't matter if it's any type of content, whatever you're trying to do, just fucking start, and things are going to fall into place with God by your side. Like I said, I got this tatted on my hand. I don't even think I've showed you guys my tattoos, but I got faith tatted on my wrist. That was my first tattoo ever, and my faith is bigger than anything. I know that God has me through anything. And then pretty much, I don't know if y'all want me to go over this shit, but I mean, every time I look down, I see the word faith, and it reminds me that I gotta keep on pushing because God has a bigger plan for me. My faith is bigger than anything. But yeah, boys, on that note, let's get to it. I'm almost done cleaning. It's almost time for me to go to work. But the day just started, right?
The goal for today is to skip dinner, so I'm having some rice with ground beef and some potatoes with cheese.
It's the end of the day. We ended up taking a trade. I was waiting for that 1 hour gap, and eventually we did retrace from that gap. We did have a reaction up from it. I'm going to be transparent with you guys and keep myself accountable, right? I was down $600, my first initial trade. I was very persistent. I really wanted that to work out. It ended up working out after a couple trades. Minimized my losses. Ended the day down 200. Me being honest and keeping myself accountable, it was going to be a second day without a trade. Yesterday when I missed out on my potential entry, I saw that the market had movement after the New York session, and that was in the back of my head. I was, you know what, let me set an alert. I had an alert. I forced the trade, going against my own rules, but we learned from this. I gained some confidence because the way I think, I saw the same setup as some of the mentors that I have, as some of the people that I follow, and overall, I was not wrong. I gained confidence from this trade. Yes, I did lose. We're still up on the combine. Yes, I didn't follow my rules. I think I had 5 trades today. And like I said, the reason why I lost my previous combines was because I was taking more than 3 trades. But we learned from this. I really needed this reality check. Just as I talked to you guys about accountability, I gotta keep myself accountable, right? I didn't want to go another day without trading. It taught me a valuable lesson. At the end of the day, my confidence just got higher. I am going to be as transparent as I can with you guys. I didn't follow my rules, ended up being a L day, but we learned from this and we keep moving on. And like I said, with my risk to reward rules, which I disrespected, I mean, we're still up 600, right? I gotta stick to my rules, keep myself accountable. I did not trade Friday or Monday, so I wanted to force a trade today. And like I told you guys earlier, I should be listening to myself, right? To my own advice. But at the end of the day, I'm human, right? And like I tell you guys, even though I keep myself at a high standard, there's times where I have these moments. What do we do from this? We keep ourselves accountable, we journal, and once we're in that same position, we just gotta be patient, right? We just gotta be patient and learn from our past mistakes. Things happen for a reason. On that note, boys, right now I'm about to clean the crib. If you guys can do me a huge favor and report this page that I'm going to have a screenshot up. But somebody created a fake Instagram using my name and my content, and they're pretty much scamming people, selling them a mentorship or a course. I would appreciate if you guys go and report that page. I'm not mad at the fact that people are doing this. I mean, people do this all the time, and I'm mad at the fact that they're trying to scam people and using my name as well, but they're trying to scam people, right? And the thing, funny enough, is like they're trying to use my name, my content, the things that I've been through, my value, my experiences, and they're doing the easy stuff, right? This pretty much just goes to show what I speak on when it comes to the content. People rather do the easy stuff, which is scamming, which is stealing the content to their own advantage, right? What benefits do you get from that? You know? The thing is, like, people much rather do the fucking easy things. They much rather steal. They much rather scam. They much rather do the fucking easy things than go through the hardships of what I've been through. They're using my story. They're using my content because they're probably mediocre and they can't create their own content, or they're not capable enough to create something out of nothing, right? They're just bums. They're just leeching off of other people. And it just proves my point to what I speak on. People much rather do the easy stuff. It's easy to fucking take content from somebody else and call it your own and do all these things, right? But people don't want to do the hard things. Once you're doing the hard things, once people see, that person saw the potential using my own content. That person saw the potential in my content because it convinced them that my content, that what I'm doing is legit, right? It convinced them. So they're like, let me use his stuff to scam people because he has convinced me. Maybe I can convince others using somebody else's content, but I don't believe in myself enough to start doing my own thing. Let me just take shit from somebody else and go from there. It was my point that people much rather do the easy stuff and actually go at it, right? I mean, I'm not mad at the fact that people are taking my content. But the thing is, like, scamming other people, selling stuff under my name, and just pretty much taking advantage of other people. That's the only thing I don't like about that shit. But I would appreciate if you guys can report that page. On that note, it's been a very hectic day. I wanted to show you guys everything on the MacBook, just go over everything that I've done. But like I said, I'm still working my job. I still gotta clean the crib. My son left a mess. That little boy, I love him. But yeah, like, I still got so much more stuff to do right now. Edit this video. It's currently 7:25. Edit this video. Clean the crib. I'm not making myself dinner because I'm skipping dinner today. I had a big lunch. Study, back test. I got so much more to study. So many more things to do with my mental. Just get in a better headspace, right? There's a lot of things going on around me, and I just want to have everything set, everything good. And yeah, I mean, I wish I could have showed you guys the trade recap, but probably I'll do that tomorrow or on the weekend's video, probably Saturday. But yeah, besides that, on that note, I'll see you boys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, if you guys want to learn how to trade, check my free beginner's guide down below in the description. If you guys want to join a community of like-minded individuals, check my Discord as well. It will be linked down below in the description. If you guys want to follow me on my Instagram, where I post everything I do from when I wake up all the way to when I sleep, I'll link that down below in the description, my only Instagram. But yeah, let's get to it, boys. Let's have a productive night. Let's end the night strong. Let's have a productive day tomorrow, and see you guys on the next one.